So you're watching your favorite filmmaker or YouTuber and they mention this thing called B-roll. And you're like, what the heck is that? Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you what B-roll is. Hi and welcome back to DIY Film with Merle Becker, the channel where I help you make better videos. So for all my students, subscribers, and whoever else has happened to stumble on this video, here is the definitive definition and history of the term B-roll. Roll tape. Back in the 1890s, when 35mm film was the thing, moving images were silent. There was no sound. And everything, of course, was shot on actual celluloid film. And to edit a movie, rolls of celluloid film were spliced together by an editor on a flatbed edit, instead of pressing a key on a keyboard. The editor would literally tape the scenes of the film together to make the whole thing. This worked okay, except for one problem. When they taped the film together and showed it on a projector, every time it got to a piece of tape, it didn't look great. You could see the splice. So to fix this, they would put black opaque film leader over the splice to hide it, leaving a big black space. Then they would put whatever was supposed to be in that big black space on a separate roll of film. This was called the B-roll. Then, when they made the final film, they would expose it twice. Once with the A-roll footage and once with the B-roll footage in the black spaces. And now, because there was no tape, you wouldn't see the splices. Problem solved. And hence the term B-roll was born. But today, the term B-roll means something a little bit different. Fast forward to the 1970s. Filmmakers and news teams could now record the sound right there on the film, or I should say video, along with their picture. So news crews would go out, record their story with sound, and the video with the sound on it would be the A-roll. Then they would shoot additional footage, showing what the newscaster was talking about, often recorded without sound. And these shots without the sound would be called the B-roll. Then they went back to the edit to edit the story together. They would first put together all the parts with sound, the A-roll, and then they'd add the footage without the sound, the B-roll. Many times this B-roll was used to cover up any edits, but mostly it was used to illustrate the story. And this, my friends, is the meaning of B-roll today. Just so you know, nobody says A-roll anymore. We only say B-roll. And basically, it's footage without sound that's used to illustrate your story or cover up your edits. So here are some examples of B-roll. Once upon a time, there was a very stressed woman. She needed the perfect dress for her big event. Once upon a time, there was a very stressed woman. She needed the perfect dress for her big event. So she dropped everything and went shopping. It's as easy as that. Now you can throw around that term B-roll like you've been shooting B-roll for ages. Done and done. That's it for me. If you found any of this to be helpful, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell so you know when the next one is posted. And I will catch you next time.